Allison Widener trying to get something going. Now Hybe back into the game. Trying to go inside to Cravens. Great off-ball movement from Hybe, and that three goes. Great off-ball movement right there from Hybe. Passing it in and then moving back out. Great awareness of where the Illinois eyes were. They had two bigs inside, Eva Rubin and I believe Porter, all focused on Bourne on the inside. On the other side, Eva Rubin will go to the line, draws the foul, gets the contact.
And you know, that's a very good move by Rubin there. Tried to get the layup to go, but got fouled. So a good foul there by Nebraska to make sure that she has to earn at the free throw line, which Rubin's not the greatest free throw shooter, so might be a good decision for the Huskers.
But that's 2 on Isabel Bourne, so she will take a seat.
And Isabel Bourne being in foul trouble could be a good sign for the Illini, since that big presence will be missing for a few minutes now.
Rubin makes 1 of 2. Great rebound inside by Aleani. McKenzie back out to Nye. Contested 3. Short.
And you know, Aleani's got to knock that one down. She was open, got a second chance opportunity, but couldn't take advantage of it. And the Illini still down by 21.
Hybe fakes it, moves back around, circles back. Now Cravens at the top of the key. A lot more bigs playing at the top of the key for Nebraska. 3 from the wing for Hybe, too strong. And the rebound to Solape Amusan. And Delilah Brown took too many steps.
Once again, another mistake the Illini just cannot afford to have right now, especially being down 21. The travel there by Delilah Brown, just shuffling her feet, gives Nebraska another offensive opportunity here.
And the 7th turnover for Illinois in roughly 15 minutes of basketball. Hybe once again from the wing trying to redeem herself. That doesn't go. And Murkowski tried to tip it in, but that will go Illinois' way.
And I gotta say, 2 surprising misses in a row by Hybe. She was open on both looks, but can't get either one to fall. Now 1 for 3 from 3.
She was incredibly close though. 1 down and out, and then another one just a bit too strong. So that's the type of thing we've talked about with Illinois getting good looks, just not getting them to fall. And an offensive foul on the interior.
And once again, another avoidable mistake there by the Illini. Just making sure, just an illegal screen, just can't have that. We just keep talking about them being down by 21 here, but it's important to note this because those mistakes will haunt you and will lead to big leads like the Huskers have. It's just been the tiny little things that we've been talking about that Nebraska has really succeeded on from the Illini.
Illinois continuing to shoot themselves in the foot. Cravens at the top of the key, finds Moriarty, a 3 from the wing, that doesn't go. Right there is Cravens, nice move from the 3-point line to go inside and get the board.
And you know, the Illini got to figure out something about Cravens. She has been very active on the interior so far, already with a few offensive rebounds.
7 points, 7 rebounds.
She's already well on her way to possibly a double-double.
For the junior, the native of Hawaii. Inside, nice feed into Eva Rubin from McKenzie.
And there's some good ball movement by the Illini. Something Coach Fay loves to see there. Easy 2 for Rubin.
Yeah, one of Rubin's strengths has been able to sort of move with the ball, move parallel almost, get herself in a good place for an open shot. Now on the other end, Jazz Shelley for 3. Doesn't get it to go. Nebraska only 4 for 14 from the 3-point line.
And you know, that's pretty surprising, but in the last game they did shoot just over 26% from 3, so they're kind of continuing the trend of not making all of them, but like making them when they need to, kind of. Even though it was a losing effort and they didn't shoot great, they still were able to knock them down, so. But some surprising misses, I gotta say. Hybe and Shelley both.
Kendall Moriarty getting a bit too handsy there with Brown, and Brown will have 2 free throws.
And you know, something interesting about Moriarty, she's from Wheaton, Illinois, and she decided to go out of state and go to Nebraska. So, you know, a little bit of a homecoming for her, you could say.
Well, that's been a big focus of Illinois this offseason, of course, with the hiring of Corey Irvin to be assistant coach. Of course, the coach at Whitney Young High right outside of Chicago for quite a long time, and that was a move in addition to her impressive qualifications, that was also a move that to sort of incentivize the best in Illinois from preventing them from moving out of state. So Moriarty, the Wheaton, Illinois native, now at the wing. On the other side, it's Jazz Shelley being double teamed. And Eva Rubin holding her ground. That leads to a steal. Aaliyah Nye back the other way. Nye, it's good.
Great interior defense leads to an Aaliyah Nye jumper. That's something the Illini love to see.
6 points now for Nye, the East Lansing native. Moriarty, now over to Jazz Shelley. Interior passing, that's exactly how you break a zone right there.
And yep, the ball moving by the Huskers, once again getting to the Illini. Cravens adding to her great performance so far.
Great ball movement from Illinois right here. Rubin unable to get the bucket, but that going to the free throw line, going back inside. The short, quick pass is exactly how you break that zone. And looks like Adalia McKenzie will be called for a reach.
And back on the offensive side for the Illini there, Eva Rubin with just yet another missed opportunity.
And Kendall Bostic back into the game for Illinois, got a bit of a rest as her counterpart Isabel Bourne has been doing with 2 fouls.
It seems like the Illini are kind of taking on Bostic with Bourne. Kind of seemed like that was Coach Fay's strategy coming into the game. But they're hoping to make sure Bourne stays on the bench a little longer to hopefully close this lead for them.
Once again, great ball movement, but the 3 from Scoggin doesn't go. And now a minute left. Illinois down 20. The slow starts continuing to haunt them. But a nice feed inside to Bostic, and count it, and 1.
And that was a very nice move there by Bostic. A little spin around and a little right-handed layup there to get to the free throw line. Bella Cravens, surprisingly, her not great play in the interior by her.
That's 2 on Cravens, though. So now Cravens with 2, Markowski with 2. Not a good sign for the Huskers.
And, you know, they might have to look to their bench for the rest of the half after Craven's second foul there. And that could be a difference maker for the Illini, since Cravens has been, besides Bourne, the best player on the floor for the past few minutes for the Huskers.
And on the other side, the Illini have really stepped up their interior passing. Nebraska had a great defensive plan in the first, preventing Illinois from going inside, but Illinois is not letting them get set, albeit they're down 20 points now, 17 points. Still a good development for the Illini. On the other side, a shot at the baseline is good. That's from Kendall Coley.
You know, Bostic there kind of went away from Coley. She let her shoot it wide open there. Kind of surprising defense there by Bostic to just let her shoot, but I think she was more focused on potentially getting the rebound there. So
Illini tried to get open right there. Good defense from Scoggin. Now good defense from Shelley as Delilah Brown has to circle back. Quick passing. Brown will take a 3. And that doesn't go. Looks like Shelley got a piece of it right there, and Nebraska will settle for the last shot.